Wouldn't it be amazing if you had a time machine that would allow you to go back to any time of your life? You would have access to all your thoughts and reflections. You could remember how your personality and mentality were back then. You could remember everything that happened in your life that in any other way would be forgotten. In a matter of a sec, you could be 10 years old again, or 16, or 25. Pretty much any age you already had. All your best moments, or the bad ones, or even the basic ones will be right there, waiting for you to want to live them all over again. If any of this looks interesting to you, you clicked in the right video. I am not here to try to sell you any time machine or promise you that one day traveling in time will be possible. I'm here to share with you guys how I have access to all of this that I just explained and how you can too. My diaries. I started to write on them 10 years ago in 2011 when I had 12 years old, and since there I've been documenting every step of my life. Hiding far away from everyone. In my bedroom, under my bed, inside a drawer, in a padlocked suitcase under several boxes. There they are. I'm probably gonna change the hideout just in case my mom watched this video, or maybe I'll cut this part. Anyway, everyone, don't even think about it. The reason why I started writing in a diary was because of my mom when she gave me one of hers for me to read. During her childhood, she wrote several of them, and after all, I thought it would be fun, and that's how my writing hobby just started. Now, I'm gonna tell you all the reasons why I kept writing on them consistently, how they helped me, and actually changed my life, and why I think you should start one as well. Your diary is that one place where you can be completely honest with everything. It's not meant for anyone to see, which means that you can say pretty much anything that crosses your mind. You don't have to be afraid of being misunderstood or judged. It's just like your secret safe box. So if your best friend is not around, or if it is something that you don't want to share with anyone, or even if it's something that is not that big of a deal, but still you want to share it in your diary. This is by far the main reason why I have a diary. Being able to remember so many things that otherwise would be forgotten, and being able to read it whenever you want. Opening a diary from when I was 13, or from when I was a teenager, or even from last year. Every detail, every story, the way I used to write and talk, my way of thinking, the way I used to think about certain people, about life. All of this is information that I wouldn't have if I haven't written all those things. We all have those days where we feel at our max potential. You're in a great mood, your goals and ambitions are on fire, and you feel like you can reach it all. But you also know that maybe 4 days after, your mood won't be the same. Your surroundings might not be the same, and you're not motivated anymore. It happened to me, and probably to you too already. And here's where a diary can be truly helpful. I leave messages to myself whenever I'm in that mood, whenever I'm motivated, whenever I want to keep a decision I made. And I go back to those messages whenever I know that I'm about to go against something that I wanted or a decision that I took. And by reading those messages that I wrote to my future self, I immediately go back to that mood and mindset. This is an example. You broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you had all the reasons and you know you did the right thing, that person was no longer good to you. Write it all down. Talk about all the motives you had to break up, how bad things were and how bad you felt. Write a letter to your future self that might be confusing their emotions and feeling basically what pretty much everyone feels a while after they break up with someone. They forget how bad they felt in that relationship and how bad things were. They focus on how much they are missing that person because loneliness takes place. Boredom, jealousy. Maybe remember how they felt after breaking up with help. With your permission, your kids would love to hear your story. It will be so much fun for them to know an older version of you, and a good way for you all to connect even more because they will probably feel like they know you better. Just like happened between me and my mom. I found out I created a stronger connection with her just by knowing more things about her, how she was. I almost felt like I was there and that we were friends. Last but definitely not least, it will be so fun. You'll always have a good time writing it, and it will always, no matter how old you are, be fun to read it. If you came this far, it's probably because you like the content and you now might be considering to have one. I highly recommend it, and remember, your future self, your old version will thank you for it. And that's it for today's video. If you had a good time watching it, you can like this video, leave a comment, please subscribe. It will mean the world to me, and you wouldn't miss the next videos that are about to come, and it will also be a great support. So see you in the next videos. Bye.